Good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sandra P's Gen Extra. Let me know if you can hear me. And if you can, please leave a 1 in the chat. Leave a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm actually going to test this on my own as well. You see my beautiful backdrop? That is Ananda Lewis. And let me see if I can remove this one of these icons that's covering her, because I don't want that to cover. I may not be able to. Okay, the only thing it's covering is my channel name, which is Sandra P's Gen Extra. This beautiful Gen X entertainment staple is Ananda Lewis. And I'm just going to go in and make sure I can actually hear myself. And her picture is actually up here because at the age of 52, she has passed away. Her sister announced it today. So those of us who grew up with Ananda Lewis, and we're close in age. I actually have a couple years on her. I'm 54. She passed away at 52. So rest in peace, rest in power. Ananda Lewis received her wings. I remember when she announced in 2020 that she had stage 3 breast cancer at the time, and she was using non-traditional methods to treat it and had declined traditional methods. And she, I'll read the article. Okay, I'm going to, actually, I'll share this. That'll be the best thing. One moment. Let me just present my screen. And if you come in, if you're in the bushes, just check the like button. I would appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And then I'm going to share my screen, and there's an article. So we remember her from MTV. She was one of the It Girls. She was a VJ. She used to do Total Request Live. So she's a young 52. And again, in 2020, she announced that she had stage 3 breast cancer. Her sister Lakshmi announced news of her death in a Facebook post that she shared on Wednesday, June 11th. She's free and in his heavenly arms, she wrote, alongside a series of broken heart emojis and a black and white portrait of Lewis. Lord rest her soul. Lewis became well known in 1997 when she was hired to be one of MTV's VJs, hosting shows like Total Request Live and Hot Zone. And in 1999, the New York Times dubbed her the hip hop generation's reigning it girl. She left MTV in 2001 to host her own talk show. So she was really a trendsetter. I remember the Ananda Lewis show, and I know if many of you remember the Ananda Lewis show. And she revealed in a 2020 Instagram post that she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. I do remember that. And she said that she had not been getting regular mammograms because of her fear of radiation. So, I mean, it's recommended to get your regularly scheduled mammograms, but I can certainly understand that fear. Absolutely. So in October 2024, she had a roundtable discussion with CNN Stephanie Elam, that's her friend from college, and CNN anchor Sarah Sidner. She revealed that she went against medical advice. She did not have a double mastectomy after she was diagnosed. So her tumor metastasized and her cancer progressed to stage 4. So she shared that as well. So rest in peace to Ananda Lewis. She leaves her husband, Harry Smith, who is actually Will Smith's brother. I don't know how many people knew that, but Ananda Lewis did have a husband and child. So we're wishing them well wishes and prayers and everything that they would need for their comfort at this time. And I'm going to go ahead and end the live. This was actually a very quick live. I have someone here trying to join me because school is actually out. So I apologize. That's what all this news is. Someone trying to be here, be a co-anchor. But there is Ananda, the beautiful, lovely Ananda Lewis received her wings, Gen X entertainment staple, and she's resting in peace. Hi, Linnell Seiler. Thank you for joining the live. I was speaking about Ananda Lewis. And do me a favor, Linnell, would you put a 1 in the chat if you can actually hear me? Because I wanted to have it so that my backdrop was just Ananda, because I was speaking about her. And then I added myself, but I don't know if hopefully the audio was on. If not, I'll just have to hide the video. But just let me know. And anyone else in the chat, if you would just click the live button. And again, I want to thank all of you who joined Team Replay. I appreciate you, Team Replay. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see all of you in the YouTube streets. Everyone have a good night. Thank you. Goodbye.